Hey there, welcome to our first official Cooking with Scotty G. I know I've thrown out a few videos of me messing around in the kitchen, throwing some stuff, assembling some stuff, but here's where it happens. This is where I'm really gonna do it. I have a couple of racks of really good looking baby back ribs here. Now the membrane on the bone side's already been removed, so we're just dealing with straight ready to go stuff. First thing, they're up to room temperature. The first thing I'm gonna do is I have Red Ox rub. I can't tell you what's in it, only Ox can tell you what's in Red Ox rub. It's kind of like the Fidelius charm is in effect with this stuff right here. I can know it, but I can't tell it. Anyhow, I'm gonna use some of this. It's really good. It really kicks it into the next gear. I'm gonna put some Red Ox rub on here. It's wonderful stuff. I just give you a hint, some of the stuff that's in it. A little of this, a little of that, not too much, whatever you like. It is amazing rub. Y'all will get to know Ox more. Some of y'all probably already know the guy, but the guy is the master chef and he really knows how to do this stuff. He taught me a lot of what I know about cooking. I made up the rest and learned it from Nana, my wonderful father, my great father-in-law. They were all incredible cooks, always throwing it down. Growing up, my wife and I grew up across the street from each other. Some of y'all may know that. Our parents were friends when we were kids. So it was not uncommon for our dads to barbecue together when we were children. And as kids, we would be in and out of each other's houses, eating barbecue and hanging out. It was just a great neighborhood to grow up in. It was really magical. So I got these two racks of baby back ribs, nicely patted down with Red Ox rub. I'm gonna check the fire. So the fire's looking good. I have a good fire going. It's a combination of pecan and mesquite. Want to keep the fire between 225 and 250. Keep the smoke rolling. It's a little above 230 right now, but it'll settle down. So I'm going to go ahead, open up. Got a good bead of smoke rolling already. Also, just to show you, you don't have to have a fancy high-end barbecue pit. You don't have to have a fancy pellet grill. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on a pit. This is just an old 55-gallon drum, and I have turned out some seriously good barbecue over the years on it. I'm gonna put these two racks on here. I'm gonna let them get to smoking good for a while. Keep that temperature good, keep that smoke rolling. In a little while, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna lay a drizzle of honey across them, and that's gonna lock in some sweetness and work with that smoke. That's gonna make it awesome. So we're gonna let that go for a few hours at about 225, let that smoke and that heat roll, and then we'll come back and check on them again. Tell me when you start. All right, here we are. They've been on for about 2.5 hours. Gonna check on these ribs. The smoke is rolling good. Temperature's been holding pretty steady. They look amazing. A lot of smoke working in. Now I'm gonna take some honey. I'm gonna drizzle some honey across both racks. Just like that. I always do this when I cook ribs and they always turn out amazing. Honey is the key to success with ribs. I don't care what anybody tells you. That's the way to go. The meat is starting to pull back from the bones a little bit. It's gonna be good. Temperature's holding. I'm gonna close that up and I'm gonna let them go a little bit longer. About another 1.5 hours. When that's done, we'll slather them with some good barbecue sauce, set them in the oven, wait till Nana gets here with the sides, and we're gonna have some ribs that'll make you wanna slap your mama. Guarantee it. Ready? All right, these ribs have been on for about 3 hours. They're looking really good. They're very tender. The meat's coming away from the bone. I'm gonna take them, I'm gonna put them on this pan. We're gonna take them inside and slather them with a little bit of barbecue sauce and put them in the oven just to rest and get that barbecue sauce cooking in until Nana gets here with the sides. Then we're gonna throw down some badass ribs. We'll see you inside. Okay, here we go. We brought them in. They've been out there for about a little over 3 hours. So now we're gonna put some sauce on them and then they're gonna go into the oven. They're gonna finish off in there. Just kind of let that sauce work its way in while we wait on Nana. This first one back here, I'm gonna use the old family favorite, the classic, traditional, everybody loves Sweet Baby Ray's. So I'm gonna put some swirls of that on there. And then what I'm gonna do after that is very important now. This is an important step right there. You gotta understand here. Now pay very close attention. You wanna spread it out a little bit. You have to use an MRE spoon or else the whole thing is for naught. Get that MRE spoon, spread that on there just right. Get you a good spread of that Sweet Baby Ray's on there with that MRE spoon, okay? That's how it's gonna be good. A generous coating. You don't want to overdo it because you still want the taste of the ribs in there and that Red Ox rub. But get that Sweet Baby Ray's on there. That's going to be good. Now the next thing you're going to do, I'm going to get this other one right here. Now this is called Newcastle Mandarin Ranch. Now my sweet friend Stephanie from work gave me this. And this is, we just were blown away by how good it is. So we're going to put this Mandarin orange sauce on this other one. We're going to do the same rules though. We're going to spread a good amount on there. MRE spoon, important. We're going to spread that on there with the MRE spoon. And we're going to make sure that's got a good rub on there like that. Oh, it's going to be so good. We've had this Mandarin orange one before and it was a real hit. And of course we eat Sweet Baby Ray's all the time, so we know how good that is. So that's on there good, just like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna drape this back over the top because you don't want to scald anything. Drape it back over like that. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it in a warm oven right over here. The oven's already nice and warm. That's gonna sit in there. That's only on about 220, just like the pit was sitting at about. It's gonna stay like that. We're gonna let that sit. It's just gonna get that barbecue sauce to blend in with that Red Ox rub. The smokiness is already there. The honey's worked its way into the meat. We just got the sauce on there. It's just gonna continue to meld together. That sauce is gonna work its way in. It's gonna crust up a little bit. It's gonna be really good. Nana's bringing us the sides. I believe she's bringing scalloped potatoes and baked beans. It's gonna be a win-win situation, I promise you. We'll let you know how it goes when she gets here.
Go.
All right, here we go. That back row, that's the Sweet Baby Ray's. In the front row is the orange. I already cut into them a little bit. Here are some good looking ribs. That's the Sweet Baby Ray. That's the orange, Mandarin orange. These are gonna be knock you off your socks. Enjoy. We're gonna have them with our sides of homemade baked beans and scalloped potatoes. It's dinner time at the Grocer House. Y'all enjoy. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The baby back rib. It's perfect. It comes away from the bone just right. Delicious flavor. You can really taste the smoke. The honey comes through really nice. It's perfect. Enjoy.